fuck, man. I just want to have sex, man. I know my lover and I are split, but damn, do we have some good sex. We have some great sex. I'm definitely gonna miss that too. I mean, I miss her more, but like the sex was like really good. And guys, like especially guys, we just get hella horny sometimes, and we just want to have sex. We just want to bone sometimes. But sex is instant gratification. You have sex with someone, it makes you feel hella good. It makes you feel, like you have value. Like this other person is like giving you to them, you're giving themselves to you, and then you're having sex and it feels so good, and then you orgasm and it feels so good, and then depending on who you are, either you stop after your orgasm, or if you're like me, keep going for another hour or two, have a few more orgasms, and but still, even then, it's still instant gratification. You're not. It's really just pleasure. Like that's what it is basically. Like, is the sex is like the ultimate form of pleasure. Because your mind and your body and just feeling so many good things. Your mind is receiving all these good signals. Even good thoughts like, damn, this is beautiful woman who's completely naked having sex with me right now. Like that's a great thought to have, and it makes you feel really good. But it's instant gratification. Like it's not a productive activity unless you're trying to produce. Unless you're trying to create a child. It's not very productive. It's simply playtime. I like to say that sex is playtime for adults. It's like it's the ultimate playtime. You're just having fun. You're just having fun and feeling good. It's like partying, kind of. It's a way more intimate version of partying, and it's a party for two, or party of two. Um, but my point is, sex is not work. Okay, work is something that you put hours and hours and hours into, and you slave away for days at something, and then people might like it. Like sometimes people will like it, sometimes people won't. Sometimes you'll work on a book for 2 years and you'll publish it and no one will buy it. That's 2 years of your life that you just put into this book and no one likes it. Okay? Now, the people who are most successful, like billionaires, like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, these guys, Steve Jobs, for example, these are the guys that they can put 2 years into something, and because they're doing the work for the sake of the work and not for the reward, if it's a failure, just move on to the next one. And there's this fact out there that I've heard people say, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm gonna say it anyway because even if it's not true, it's still a good motivator and it kind of makes sense. And it's that most billionaires today made their billions off of like their fifth idea, or more, 12th idea. And I think that just goes to show that persistence is key. You can fail and fail and fail and fail and fail, but all you really need is one big victory, and then you're smooth sailing. Then you can just build off of that victory. So, if you're having sex all the time, that's great, and good for you. But it's nothing to brag about, and I don't think sex is as cool as our culture makes it seem to be. Um, Sex is great, don't get me wrong, and when my lover and I were together, and when we were in the same city, we would have a decent amount of sex, and it was great. It was great. It was a great de-stressor. It was great before bed because it helps you go to sleep because you're tired and you're relaxed and feeling good, peaceful. It's also great in the morning because it wakes you up. It's a great start to the day. um, Definitely increases the chances that you're gonna have a good day if you have sex right when you wake up. Um, so sex is great, but just like it's not something to do all the time because it's not productive. It doesn't really get you anywhere. It's just kind of fun. And it's not work. Work is hard. Work is risky. Work is work takes dedication. And sometimes work can really mess with your mind, because if you spend so much time on something and it's not successful, like a lot of people will just collapse and go get a day job after that. And like I said, it's the successful people, the people who end up being successful, are the ones who keep trying despite how many failures they have. Look at Macklemore. Macklemore, he was rapping for like 10 years, and I think he had a number of mixtapes and an album, and he wasn't. People in Seattle knew who he was, but he wasn't famous by any means, at least not nationally or internationally like he is now. And he just kept grinding and grinding and grinding, and look what happened. He figured it out after 10 years. After 10 years of grinding. And not only that, but he went through, drug addiction, all sorts of stuff, man. So, yeah, I miss sex. I do miss sex. But I do miss success even more, because I've tasted a lot of sex. I've had a lot of sex at this point, but I have not had a lot of success at this point. So that's what I'm ready for.